there was like a timeout in that kind of time span. And coach just kind of said, everybody take a breath, basically saying it's going to be all right. We're good. And then obviously Terrence and Jaron had to sub in. I think they did a great job of next man up, and they played really well for us down the stretch. So yeah.
The three-pointer that you hit late in the game, I mean, is there any added pressure depending on what the time and score are for you? Is it just get it up and it's gonna go?
No, yeah. As soon as Jaron passed to me, I just shot. I didn't even think about it going in, not going in. I just thought I got a good look and let it fly.
It seemed particularly high archer though.
Oh, did I? I wasn't even paying attention.
Caleb, what do you make of the boost that Eli gave you guys at the start of the second half? Scored 9 points in a little over a minute, had the back-to-back three and the steal and into the end one.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was a big boost for us. It's really, like, in terms of energy and stuff like that, I think it really brought that for us. I also think it kind of got him going, and then throughout the game, because I think he kind of started scoring more, making more plays. So that was a big boost in the second half. It's really started us off strong, for sure.
You kind of touched on it earlier, but as far as Juwan's calming demeanor in himself, I guess how important is that?
No, I think it's important for sure. I can't speak for everyone else, but at least for me, just him telling us to take a breath obviously shows just that he has confidence in us, and everything's gonna be good. So yeah, it definitely helps a lot. It's comforting as a player.
It's the first time you guys have played a tight game in a long time. What'd you learn about your team tonight?
Just going through adversity. I think, like Coach said, just take a breath. I think we've really grown since the beginning of the season, where that game could have either went either way at the beginning of the season. So just really growing and trying to get better every day, and then we could win games like this day in and day out.
Yeah, did you find it difficult to get in an offensive rhythm with all the fouls being called both ways?
Not really. You talking about like, as a team?
Yeah.
No, not really.
You had that big first shot of the game. You pulled up pretty confidently. Had a few more threes in the first half. Do you feel notably different from the get-go in every game at this point?
I mean, I feel just good going into the game. When you're talking about notably different.
Do you feel that confidence, like you just stepped up and took it?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like, yeah, I'm confident. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was open, so I just really took what they gave me. So yeah. But for sure, I am confident, for sure.
Caleb, I know you guys are aware of who you play on Saturday. This is the first time all year you've won 3 in a row. Where do you think this team sits going into that big rivalry game Saturday? I think
we got a lot of confidence. I think we're all excited, coach and staff, players. And yeah, so I think we're just really excited. We get a couple prep days and go in there and try to get it done.
Devontae called Eli the best leader in college basketball. Juwan has said that at other times this year. What makes him such a good leader?
I think obviously just his basketball skill. I feel like you can't be no matter what anyone says, I feel like you can't be as good of a leader if you're not actually good at basketball. But I think that, as well as just his like calm demeanor. He might not always be like super vocal all the time, but he leads by example, as well as knows when to get on guys and be vocal. So I think just having both of those, as well as knowing like who you can, because you can talk to different people different ways, you know what I mean? I feel like he does a good job of that, depending on people's personality, or how some people are different, whether to pull a guy aside and talk to him, or you could tell him in front of everyone in like a more, not angry tone, but you know what I mean, like serious, you know what I mean?
How was the late game execution defensively, as far as what Juwan wanted from you guys? The intentional fouls, but then they had some rebounds on the free throws, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. I mean, obviously they got a rebound or two at the end, but in terms of us fouling and stuff like that, that's exactly what we kind of went over. So yeah.
Devontae also called Hunter the best passing big man in the country. You're often at the receiving end of that. Have you seen anything change in him over the last couple of weeks?
I mean, I've always thought he was a really good passer before these weeks. I think the past couple of teams that we played, they kind of been doubling a little bit more. So I just think he's got a really good ability to see over the defense and make reads. And I think that's like a very underrated part of the game, like DJ said.
Caleb, you had 8 free throws by yourself in the first half, and I think in all the games this season you've never had more than 4. Were you trying to be more aggressive, or did it just work out that way?
A bit of both. I feel like they're kind of playing me real close, so I think I had a couple drives to the rim, just catch and goes, and I got like 1 on the rebound, so a bit of both, yeah.
Caleb, there's been several games where you guys have built a double-digit lead in the second half with Minnesota, Seton Hall. I guess what did you take away from those games that maybe helped you guys tonight?
You said, say it again, sir?
You had second half leads in some games and they got stumbled. Seton Hall, Minnesota, UCF. I guess what did you learn from those games that kind of helped you guys tonight?
Just that teams are going to play hard for 40 minutes, so you got to stay in it no matter how much you're up. You always got to play the score is 0-0. Just continue to keep your foot on the pedal. Because teams are good and they're going to go on runs just like how we go on runs. So just like Coach said, just take a breath when teams go on runs and just continue to play like Michigan basketball.
One more question, unless we're all set. Everyone good? All right.
Thanks, Caleb.
Thank you, guys.